Hello, hello. We're coming back for the second go round. Hi, Renee. Hi, Kathleen. Welcome back. I hope it doesn't buffer as bad this time. Hi, Sharon. I think YouTube has had something to do with that buffering. I was on yesterday and I couldn't get a thing to come up. I would just lose the whole stream. So I hope we don't do that. Hi, Trish. I can see it bouncing in and out. I hope that's not buffering. I know. I've been missing everybody too. Got a fan that's growling downstairs or something. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Kathleen. We really got a pretty purple here on this one. It really turned out pretty. So I don't know if it'll show the glimmer mist or not, but it's really pretty and it is there. And so I decided to do an overlay of gold on this one because I can use my other inks on this now that it's dry. See, they keep coming in and out. I hope it's not the buffering. I'm okay. I would say that some of this is YouTube because it just kicked me off, and I had to reboot. Hi, Lainey. I'm glad you're back, honey. It might just be, yeah. I think it may be because it just kicked me out and said the app had closed. So a lot of problems lately, which is ridiculous. I need to get my computer up here and set up and go through OBS. That would help with a camera, which would help. So just use my phone. Hey, Spanky. Yes, welcome back to you. Now we're beginning to get them back. My app just closed, Spanky, so I don't know how long this is going to work. I know. And no, I think it is YouTube because my app just stopped. Honey, I use cheap Crayola markers or an off-brand marker. I use dollar store markers if I buy markers. And I use the little Shimmer Mist eyeshadows that are, let me see if I can find one. Yeah, right here. This is LA Colors. And it's a real fine powder. And there is underneath here, there is a little hole down here, which I did not know, but there's a little hole in the bottom that you can put your pokey tool through, and this whole bottom will pop off. And then you just want to use, in a bottle this size, probably about that much of the powder will do it. Otherwise, it's got this little bitty hole, and you just have to work and work and work to get them out. So you'll want to go in through the bottom of them. Hi, Live. I'm doing just fine, honey. Don't you worry about me. I'm going to do just fine. I know what I need to be doing, and I know where I belong. And girls, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to stream, and I'm going to have fun. So y'all quit worrying about me. I'm okay. I can't say that I'm not still hurt, because I am, but I am not going to let it get me. Scream and stream, that's right. Coming back big and strong. And I'm just going to go on when I want to. So if I pop on in the middle of the day, I hope y'all come in and see me, because I'm going to go on and I'm going to enjoy what I do. And if I've got something that I want to do in the middle of the afternoon that's come into my head, I know you were. I know you were. Oh no, I'm not. This is my happy place. This is my happy place. This is what I love to do. And you know, when I get an idea in the afternoon, sometimes if I don't come on and do it right then, I forget it by the next day, because I've already got something else going through my head. And then I forget to do it. And so that's what I plan on doing, Nicole. I just plan on coming on whenever I can, and just and you know, sometimes I get up in the morning and I hurt real bad, and I just don't feel like climbing the steps. And sometimes I get up and my hands don't work, and I have to wait for them to kind of, oh yay, that he found his wallet. You know, my hands will hurt, and I have to wait for them to loosen up before I can do anything. And then, of course, the doctor's appointments, and you never know when those are going to be, and that kind of thing. You know, I can't always go, you know, in a normal, super regular time, except for Sunday. And I have decided to do Sunday morning porch talks. We don't have to talk about crafting. We don't have to talk about it, just ourselves. Just talk like we're friends, like we are. And just enjoy sitting outside. And you know, if you guys are doing this on your phone, you can you know, you can take it outside and sit on your porch, and we can be visiting on the porches. And I love it. It gives me a chance to get outside in nature and enjoy, and not be just stuck, you know, in a room. And of course, I can't, you know, this is the only place I really can chat or can craft. But I'm going to start doing those regularly, and they'll be somewhere around 8:30, 9 o'clock my time, because we don't get up early on Sunday morning. we, you know, we kind of sleep in on Sunday morning, and we can just go out there and sit and chat, and Tom can come with me, and we can enjoy just who we are. I won't smoke in this environment, but you might see me smoke outside. Uh, you know, it's because I'm outside. Oh, Nicole, you would be wonderful going live, honey. Just push that video button and do it, girl. You don't have to, you don't even have to talk, honey. Find a music that you want to overlay it, and just overlay it, and then just do your thing, just like you were doing it for yourself. And yeah, well, I have diabetes, and you know, And yeah, but I don't like to smoke in here because I don't like the smell of it. And I mean, even though I smoke, I don't want the smoke smell in all my work. So I do occasionally, if I'm up here for a long period of time, I might go have one. But girls, I have a living room and a bedroom and a sewing room that I can go in. You know, I don't have to sit right here over my paper stuff. And so, you know, that's, you know, it's not necessary. I can go down and sit on the bottom of the steps and have one. And I've got I do have an air freshener up here that I try to keep going if I am going to be up here a long time. So anyway, girls, I'm going to turn you back down now that we're back on, and hopefully it'll straighten up. And I have this gold pad, and I'm going to put some gold ink on this one, and we'll see how it turns out. I love this, but my stamping kind, and you can actually see them on both sides. So, you know, that's all right. So, but this will be bolder and brighter. So, Nicole, you can do it, honey. You can do it. And if you don't, I'll poke at you. You know, I get up here and I go like, you can do this. No, you're not going. Yeah, you are going to go down. Hopefully the thing won't fall off. I'm going to try not to make it fall off. So here we go. All right, here we go. Can you see where I'm at? We're going to, hopefully the paper doesn't make it buffer too bad, but we're going to get in this gold ink pad and I'm going to really ink it up. And we're going to start putting some gold on these. This is where I'd like to have Melissa's sprays, the ink sprays, or the acrylic sprays. Boy, I love the papers you were doing. If Melissa's not back, I don't know. But I love the paper she was doing last night. It was awesome. I'm going to just keep going over this one for a little while until I get it to the density that I want. And let's see. I believe that might be good. Now I'm going to jump over here and do this double one. And I'll probably jiggle you a little bit, girls, if I go in a circle with this. But it'll be easier if I circle it rather than pounce it. And get the line over that. And then we'll pull this up and see. Ooh, look at that. And then we'll come up here and we'll do this double one up here. Oh, yeah, I'm liking this. Okay. We've got, we can go right in here with this bass clef. I don't know if that's bass clef or not. What is that symbol? It's not bass. Bass goes the other way. This has a line through it. Okay. Now we'll come down here with this single one. And then I have these two, and we're going to do them right together. I've got a D minor. And that kind of looks like a bass G if I put it in the right spot. I didn't, but it's... And go up here and we'll do more right here. It's pretty. Gives it some pretty shine. That'll fill one page on a flock swap. And then here's the other one. So that's 2 to go out. And then I need to pick some papers. And I think that I will send the birds in this one. So I'm going to put those over here. And then, girls, I have some deli paper that I want to play on. I lay on some deli paper. So here we're going to get out all the inks and we're going to do some spraying and some coloring and some maybe even a little more gold misting. And I may just take this and throw some down on here and mist it under if it'll come off. Okay, this way we're going to do that. Then I'm going to get my glue brush and I'm just going to push that around all over this. I don't know how this will work. I've never done that before. This is a trial and error thing. But oh my gosh, girls, look at the shine. We've got some shine. Okay, now I'm going to spray with some red in a couple of places and some purple. Oops, almost got it in front of you. And some blue. I just made this blue and look how intense that is. That's one marker. That is one marker.
Mama, didn't I have a new belt buckle thing?
Oh, no. Tommy, go put that in the water quick. Go put that down in some cold water quick. Or I'll be dyeing that blue. And
didn't I have a new belt buckle or anything, Mama?
I want to spread that a little bit. So I'm just going to paint this on. Just paint it.
Mama, didn't I have a new belt buckle or anything?
You're getting one. Okay. I don't know what that did to that pellet paper, but we're going to pull it up and find out.
What do you want me to put this in, Mama?
Now I'm going to put it down. And I'm going to spread it with my hands.
Mom, what do you want me to put this in?
And turn it to the back side. Go put it in cold water in the bathroom sink. Please hurry before it dries. I picked up a handkerchief and wiped that spray, which was silly. Okay. Now, we might want a little more purple right in the center of that. Or all over it. Oh, purple. I like the purple. Hey, honey. How are you, Joy? Okay, and now I'm going to dry this. I like the purple because it does have the shimmer mist in it. And it's just a pretty color. Maybe a little bit more blue right in there. Oh. Yeah. Look at that blue. That was one dry marker. Yes, you just missed Tom. You did. He's coming back, though. Go put it in a sink full of water. Put the stopper in and put it down in some cold water, baby. Please, yes, in the bathroom sink. Hurry, hurry, before it dries. He's coming back in a minute, honey. He's, all right. Oh, girls. Aren't those pretty? And that blue was one marker. One. And 70% alcohol. Carla is singing to you? All right. Well, I haven't sang in a long time. But now thinking about putting a little bit more blue in it. Just because I got it kind of off. I need to make that so it sprays better. That's part of what's wrong with it. But I'm just going to let it splatter. So I really want this intense in color. Dry it again. Let those be there. And I wish that I could remember how I made those flowers, because I would really like to make some of those flowers again out of this. But I bet we could make some colorful butterflies. I bet we could make some colorful butterflies. And yes, putting this on dry, it might come off on your hands a little bit, but you know, it's not going to be handled a lot. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to glitter it and make myself happy. I'll make myself happy because I like the glitter. All right. Look there. That is just pretty. I think we need to make some butterflies. So I'm going to stop and put the lids on my ink so I don't lose them. Oh, I could stamp butterfly. I could do that. Then I could butterflies. We can do another one and make butterfly, stamp them. Let's make this. I need to make squares. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to fold it. And I'm going to cut it about in two and then in two again to make my butterflies. So find my scissors. And I'm going to just do this by eye. Which my eyes are not very good, so you know I don't know what I'll get. I know you like blue. And then here we go again. Because this is going to be the size of our butterfly. We're going to make sure it's square now. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it tip to tip. And get it good and fine in the corners. And good and fine. Did you get it in some water?
Yeah, doing cold water.
Good. Was any ink coming out of it? I may have a feeling I'll be bringing my doily back up here and inking it. Not my doily, but my handkerchief. I'm going to trim off just that little edge. And now, if I can remember how to make these, I believe... Oh, it's been a while, girls. I may have to stop and think about it. Okay, let me stop and think about it. This is the top of my butterfly. And I want to bring this like this. Right to the center, I think. Like that. And then I want to bring this one over here like this. And then I cut somewhere. I know I cut somewhere right here. Maybe I go all the way across. A little farther. And then bring this one back. Nope. Nope, that's not right. Okay, it's been a while since I made them. So I'm not doing too good. Let's see. I think it's that way. I think it's... Okay, girls, have any of you made butterflies? Because I don't think I'm doing this quite right. And then this one goes here. And then I believe that you cut them there. I think I was supposed to go in the square first. Yeah, I didn't do that right. Okay. So what have we got now? We've got a cone shaped. What can I do with it? We have this shape. This is not right. I think I was supposed to turn them down. Yeah. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, go this way. And then I'm going to go up this way to there, and this way to there, and then back this way to there, and this way to there. No, you pull them out somehow. Okay. I still haven't got it. I can't remember. Oh, I hate that. It's like that. Then you fold this up, and somehow or another you pull these out. Well, now, this may frustrate me. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. I know right here I have to do something different. One on one side and one to the other side maybe. Back that way. And then up. And then you pull. This is not right. I'm not getting them right. But I may figure something out on them. Eventually. And this out. Well, okay, girls, we're not making, we're not making butterflies because I can't remember. Dadgummit. So I'm going to fold this out, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I know how to do, and I'm going to make a little envelope out of it. So I'm going to go that way and this way, and then I'm going to go up here like this. And I'm going to take my stick glue, and I'm going to glue that down. Okay. We'll get this going. We'll figure out something. I can't believe I forgot how to do them. I sat downstairs and made thousands of them. I'm aggravated at myself for not remembering. And I'm going to go glue that there. And then we're going to push that right up there on that. And we're going to pull this down. And here we've made a little vellum envelope that we can send in our this. But I'm going to see what I can make out of that. There ought to be something that can be folded out of that piece of paper. You know, I wish I knew more origami because that didn't make a thing. That didn't make a thing. And that did go over my shoulder. We're going to get rid of that. And we're going to take these two pieces that are beautiful, and I'm going to get out my butterfly stamp, and we're going to make a stamp on this one. We're going to stamp them. And I put some bright yellow on it. And then over here I have got some inks, and we can put some detail in it with some inks. So we're going to press this one down. And it doesn't show up at all. What happens if I went over it with this sparkle powder? You know, let's try this. Okay. Now, let's wipe some of it off. You can't see a thing on it. All right, so the yellow doesn't work. So we're going to go to one. We'll go to the dark blue. You know, I said this is playing and getting my hands dirty, girls. I'm getting them all shiny and pretty and inked up. And because I like to try new things. You know, sometimes they'll work and sometimes they won't. So I'm going to go right back over that same square. And we'll let it sit there for a little bit too. Now we've got one. Now we've got one, and look how shiny and glimmery it is and how pretty that paper is. That turned out beautiful. And the glimmer may come off a little bit, the shimmer may come off a little bit, but most of it's on me. So we're going to glimmer this one up right off of my hand and out of that bottle. Again, just like that, because I like that. I want it shiny and pretty and see what we come up with. Okay, and we're going to, do we want to use a heart this time? Let's use a heart. Or maybe a rose in a bright red. Let's see. Do we want a blue rose or a red rose? Red rose, red and green. Let's try that beautifully. They've stayed moist, and I bought them so cheap off of Amazon. It's crisp. The colors are just beautiful. And now I'm going to put some green on it. And on that leaf up there. And on that. There's our red rose. And I'm going to send both of them to the same person. And I'm going to do another deli paper, and we'll do 2 more of them for the next one. We'll do maybe a heart and and something else on it. And I don't know. But we'll get this ink off of this. And this ink cleans up real easy too. It cleans off your stamps just real easy. Because it is not a permanent ink. These stamps had been used when I bought them, so they had some discoloration already. But and I love both of these, and I love this heart. This heart is really pretty because it has so much detail. So, okay, let's ink up another paper. I'll not try any fancy folding this time. We'll just cut it and make the squares, and because I'm going to have to renew my flower making and my butterfly making. I should see if I've got one over here and see if I can see how I folded it. I did have some left. Okay. Inks. Let's see. We want some blue. Oh, come on. Mist. Mist. Don't spray all over. It's not misting. Go back the other way. Try that. There we go. That did. But it also sprayed everywhere a while ago. So. Okay. That's a lot of blue. A lot of blue. We'll let that run. Fold it over. That was just one pen, girls. No, I take that back. It was one large and one small. Oh, we've got an ink blot. Okay, let's just spread that out. We'll make some swirly designs on it or something. Make some feather look on it. Okay. Let me note a piece of paper here. And let's absorb some of that this time. We'll get a couple of them going. Wow, the blue is already dry. The blue was already dry. Okay, and let's put some red on it. This Windex bottle is perfect. I'm telling you, it sprays perfectly. I'm using deli paper. This is deli paper, and I bought a great big bundle of it from Amazon at a halfway decent price. I've given it away. I've sent it in packages, and either there was 250 sheets, and it was I think 12 by 12. 12 by 12, I think is what they are. And they're 250 sheets. And it was I don't know if you can see the number or not, but I could hold it up there and you could see if you can see it. You might want to screenshot it or something. It's going to be backwards, so if you do, it just says 250 count deli square paper sheets by Rupert and Jeffries Trading Company. And I've jelly plated with them. I've given them away, and I still had deli paper. No, deli paper is, it's a lot like tissue paper, except it has a little bit of slicker fill. So, okay, here's our paper, and I've got a thread on it or a piece of paper hung to it there. It's made a little design, which was cool. Okay, now I'm going to do this one. Let me get out this other one over here. It's a yellow gold. Let's do this one in a little yellow gold. Now this one I've had open, so it's liable. The bottom's liable to fall off of it if I'm not careful. We're going to put some gold. I'm going to hold it up there and see if you can see this paper. You see that shimmer? Isn't that beautiful? Now, it's on me. It's on me. But once I have rubbed this, it should stop coming off quite as bad. I can dampen that and put that down a little bit maybe, but I don't really want to touch it. It's just pretty. And I don't get what does it matter if it's on the other pages? That's just beautiful. Okay. So now I'm going to cut this into quarters, and we're going to stamp put a little more of that over here in this corner, which doesn't have much ink. May put a little more ink there. Rub it in there. I'm wanting to make a bottle of the clear. Okay. Now let's try just a little more. Yeah, let me try my red. Because I want it to kind of be a... a little more red on that. Then I'm going to dry it. I may have to open up that red and put that gold in it. I have to wipe off everything around me. I've sprayed everything around inside. If Tom's not careful, he'll get sprayed. He's sitting on the other side of the table.
I want you to have my other glasses here.
I don't know, Tom, but it's sure bothering you, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, honey, it'll take a week or so, at least. But it'll be like another birthday for you when they get here. Okay, and this is wrinkling my paper a little bit. That's okay, too. I don't care. Okay. I didn't get that. All right, now we've got our edges. Hi, Mark. How are you, honey? We got our edges done. We got it glimmering and shining. It's time for some hearts and butterflies or whatever. It's time for me to cut it in two first. I've got to cut it in two first. Not quite done, dry in the center. That's all right. I'm still going to cut it. Honey, I'll be cleaning up mine for a week now that I've sprayed all this spray up here on this table. It's everywhere. Okay, there's two of them. Let's see. I like there. I'm gonna cut it in two, and we'll cut this one. And we're going to use this heart right here. And the red didn't show up the best in the world. So I think I'm going to go back to a dark. Even if it's... Let's try this emerald on it. Are you going downstairs, baby? Okay. Okay. We'll try this one. See how it does. I know, Judy. It's been buffering bad. YouTube keeps even kicking me out. So, says the app quits working. So, I'd say it's probably YouTube. Okay. I'm going to see if this one will show up. And if it doesn't, we'll go back over it with a different color. We'll put a lot of ink on it. All right. Let's see how it does. Oh, it's just barely able to see it. Just barely able to see it. It's just kind of a ghost image. But since it is kind of a ghost image, let's ink that up with a red now. I don't have a, do I have a black? I don't know if I have a black. I have the gold. Let's ink it up with the gold. Let's put some gold on it. Since we got the gold shimmer, let's see how a gold image would look on it. Okay, I'm just going to come about a quarter of the way down on that shadow part and press down again and let that just be a shadow of this, maybe behind it if it'll work. We'll find out. It's what arting is all about, is to find out. And it didn't come off any better, really. You can see it a little bit, but then see the image behind it too. So I'm going to let that one stand, and we're going to try it again with a black. Because there are two papers just to say we're not going to use them. So now I'm going to clean that off, and I'm going to find a dark, dark color. This one I don't see quite as much gold on it. We might try the gold ink again on that one to give it a background. We could do that. And we could start it in this corner. You can just barely see it, but it's there. And I'm going to come down on it, and I'm going to put it in this corner. You can see them, but they're just barely there. You see that image? So now I'm going to ink this up with a really black or a really dark, and I'm going to put it right in the center. And we'll see how it looks. Who knows what it'll do? Let's try this one. This is a deep, deep navy blue. Oh, there's my black up there. Okay, let's get that black. And put some black. Okay. Here we go. We're going to go right in this. Oh, if I don't move it, make a mess. Put the lids back on those. They don't dry out. Although these just need just a little spritz of water to get them back to inking again. Doesn't take much. Okay. There we go. I like it. I like it. I like it. And then let me see. I have where's my pink pen? Where is my pink pen? Should be here somewhere. Here's a purple. Let's see if we can't go in here and highlight some of these with this shiny. There's a little heart. And here's a little heart. And right down here's a little heart. And right here. And I think it would be good to tie that together with that upper petals. And maybe get this little swirl right here. Let's get this little heart. And there's one. That may be all of them. The rest of them are flowers. Let me find my pink pen. My pink shiny pen. It's here. There it is. And we're going to go around some of the flowers with some pink. And we'll just put some petals on here. And there's two together. So I'm going to run them right over it. And here's another one down here. And here's one here. And here. Let's just put a little more sparkle on it, girls. And there's another one right here. And it's a pretty good size one. It's right in here. Color it in. And then take my yellow and we'll put a little shine in some of these centers. Oh, there's a big flower right there. I missed. I didn't get all of it. Okay, and a little yellow here. Hi, Gail. How are you? Hi, Anita. Hi, Christina. Thanks for coming, girls. I just looked up and saw your names go by there. I'm so glad. Because you know how I get when I'm a-coloring. I'm so glad. So glad to see yous. Okay, we've got one right here that it didn't come out on it, but it's there. And I'm going to color around that one because it needs one up here on the top. And you know that. And here's one. So we're going to fill that one in. And again, take our color and fill in the centers. And then there's another one right here. So we're going to get that big one. And it is a big one in the top of this big heart. Just give it a little more color. And I'm not even trying to be real close with these. I'm just coloring in. Just giving them a little more color. Okay. So now, right now, we have this. I'm going to find a blue, and I'm going to do a little bit more in a blue. Hi, Vicki. How are you, honey? Let's see, I don't think I've got a real sparkly blue. I should have. But Lord only knows. where it might be. There's sparkly purple. Okay. I am coloring. I am coloring in a stencil on deli paper. That's what I'm doing. So now I'm going to make some little bitty blue flowers here with some blue. Because it's all little flowers. There's a grid that needs to be lined in with our purple. Right up here. And then I'm going to put some more blue right here. And here. And just bring them together. And then that one just looks like a swirl. And this one looks like petals around the back side of that one. And here is another little swirl pattern. And another one right down here. And maybe some leaves. We're just going to start just kind of coloring it in here. Make that a leaf. And here we're going to come in and make a blue flower here. The blue center. And I'm just kind of going around these. I'm not even trying to color them in. And then here is a couple more swirls. And then another blue flower. And another little swirl. And a leaf. And a leaf. And a leaf out here. And another little swirl. And another little swirl. And then this flower. Hi, Mary. How are you, honey? So, good to see you. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you stopped to say hello. And have a good nap, Gail. I'm about to get this one done up. I like what I'm doing. I'm having fun with it, but I know I'm holding you a long time while I'm coloring. That this one, and this little swirl, and that little swirl, and that little leaf. And we're about to get this done. And a little leaf there. Okay. Now, girls, there's our heart. I've got a cough. But it's not all smoker's cough. I've been out in the rain today, and I've wandered around, and, you know, it's just, I have asthma. I don't have emphysema, believe it or not. I have been tested. I've been checked. Because I told him, I said, you tell me the truth. If I've got it, you let me know. But I have adult onset asthma. And I need to quit smoking because it makes it worse. But anyway, I'm liking that. So that's our second one. And it turned out a lot better than the first one. Because you can't hardly even see the images unless, well, you can hear. You can on my end. But I don't think you can, the camera's catching them up unless you see them from the side. You see the gold heart. So they're there. And then we have our gold and our rose. And then we have our butterfly that we didn't do anything to except stamp a dark image. Yeah, I do too. And then I have this page, which I didn't do anything with, so I may just send them a blank page and they can decide what to do with it. Did make a little envelope. I could make another little envelope and send a little envelope for them to keep some little stuff in. I could do that real quick. So that's part of my packages. Let's see. Let's do a heart and a butterfly and a heart and a rose. Let's do it that way. Okay. So that's part of it. Now, I'm going to make my envelope. Come up there. Come over here. And come over here. Go make this one the other way with the flap on the bottom. No, I like it better the other way. Let's do it this way. I like it better that way. There. And just, no, not touching. You don't touch. And then up. And I'll use a little glue stick to glue that down. Hi, Skylar. Okay, honey, you go start your supper, babe. I'll be here. Oh, Carla, you got to go check on her. Okay, honey, you do that, baby. I thought that was I thought it was Misty that was saying that. Maybe she said she had to start supper. You know, sometimes I miss part of it. So if I laugh at inappropriate times, girls, sometimes it's because I see something funny after you've said something that's serious, and I don't mean to laugh at an inappropriate time. It just sometimes happens. So, and I made that with the ugly side out. Dadgummit. I'm going to take that apart before it dries. And I'm going to put it the other way. Because I want that pretty side out. And like that. But it's got shimmer on both sides. I can guarantee you that. And that. And this one up. And that's not going to be even. It's not going to be even, I can tell from the top. Okay, we'll have to go over just a little bit. And this up. Now we'll glue it. Now we'll glue it. Luckily, this glue is positionable and dries fairly quickly. And then pull this down, and we have a pretty envelope there. So, pretty shiny envelope. We'll put that with them. And this one's a little crooked, and it's not as shiny. So I'll just keep that for myself, and I'll make another one out of this shiny piece. Make sure square first. Okay, not quite. Oh, girls, we've got such good rain today. We needed it so bad. We needed it so bad. Okay, here we go. We're going to put this one in here. Like that. That one right there. And since this end is not very straight, I'm going to put it up. And glue it down. Do on the doilies. More ink. I'm kind of thinking. I'm kind of thinking that those roses would be pretty if they were colored in. And maybe then sprayed. let's try that. If I can find my red one. Okay, where's my red? Right there it is. We're going to try that. We're going to put a little bit of marker on these.
Mom, why did you call the eye doctor and see how long it's going to take? To get
Honey,
my
no, I'm not going to call the eye doctor. They will call us. They will call us. They will call us, and it'll be all right, Tom. They will call us.
It's taking forever to call.
Honey, it's not taking forever. We just went yesterday. He is just determined. It's got to be today. You find your reading glasses and use them. They're new. Okay. I don't know if I'm helping this or not. This is something I've never thought of doing before. That's just, we're just giving it a whirl here. What? He's still down there griping about his glasses. I should just get up and call them right now about his glasses. He wants them. He is just about determined. He couldn't believe when they took them off his face. He was like, well, wait a minute, those are mine. And they were just the try-on glasses. They weren't. I know. It's so funny. But he just knew that was his new ones, and he was just going to wear them out. And he kept saying, Mama, which ones are you going to pick out? Which ones are you going to pick out? And he had them on his face the whole time we were sitting there. But it was funny because, I missed that one. Well, we'll just try to make it a little bit like an open bud because I missed that one. Am I about to get around it? A lot of roses around that thing. I just thought that'd just take me a few minutes to kind of trace around them and I'd be done. So let's get this moving. Because I'm not trying to make them perfect. I'm just trying to make them show up. I can't see well enough to make them perfect, girls. I mean, they have literally put so many drops in my eyes. And, of course, now they said I have dry eyes. So I've got... You're gonna have, excuse me, I'm going to have to use my inhaler here in a minute. The alcohol, I think, is kind of getting to me. Where is it? So... I'm going to do this real quick. See if I can open them up a little bit. Anyway, they have shined the lights and done all the drops, and now they've got me doing dry eye drops, and 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 I'm horrible about doing eye drops. I hate to put anything in my eyes with a passion. That's why I've never had contacts, because I don't want anybody touching my eyes, or me, even me. So, but anyway, he said you're going to have to. And then those lights, oh my gosh, they hurt. They just flat hurt. They stung. One more, girls. Nope, two more. We're going to be done. I think some of those are leaves. Could be done in greens. But I think I'll just stop with the rose. And it does feel like gravel. And you know, mine wasn't really bothering me that bad. And I am going to use the green on those few little leaves. But she said, do you have trouble at night in your night vision? And, you know, and then she told me about the glaucoma and it is starting. And that I think that was supposed to be a rosebud, but it's now going to be a flower. And I told her I've always had trouble with night vision. And, you know, I said, those, there's another one I missed, and I'm just going to make it a leaf. Those halogen, the purple halogen lights, oh my gosh, them just tear me up. I'm going to vine that just a little bit around that. Kind of connect them a little. Just in the center of that. Connect them flowers a little. I may not even spray it. It may look so pretty, I may not do it. And it may just look like a little kid's got a hold of it, which is okay too. I'm just a kid at heart. And over here and hook it up. We have a vining rose going on here. We've got to hook them together. And that rose is not hooked to anything. It needs to be hooked somewhere. Now, they've got to spray it now. It's not too bad. The purple with the glitter. Hi, Em. How are you? Think about it with the glitter or leave it like that. Whoop, I'm a dripping. Why have I started dripping? That's what these bottles are good for, is to drip. Okay, this one has to be sprayed because I've already got ink on it. Everything is good with glitter. That's what I think too. So let's spritz it. I don't want it to run my ink, but it was kind of. Okay. Now we'll flatten that out there. No telling how much ink we'll pick up off that, but that's all right. Oh, no, it's not. Kind of muddied it. Okay, let's wash that off. I think I'm just seeing it from the back. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. It's a little blue on it. Just made it look a little odd there. Okay. Shall we put some more color on it? Some more glitter? I kind of like that gold. I think I may just spread this one out on it. Right in the center and spread it out to the... This is while it's wet, so I'm doing this wet. Okay, we're going to spread that around. Spread it to the outside edges. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Oh my. I am liking that. Woo! Love that gold. Okay, now this one's drying really fast. So, oh, that's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And that's just dropping the powder on and spreading it out on wet ink. And it didn't take much. It didn't take much. Of course, I'm covered. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go downstairs party. I'm going to be party tonight. Of course, I don't have a soul to be pretty for except for Tom, but that's all right. I like to be pretty for him sometimes. Okay, we're gonna put some copper looking on this one, I think. The copper or the gold over this. It's kind of a rose gold. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Come on. Come out of there. Now you can see how very little there is on that. But when you go to spreading it, it's amazing how far it'll spread. Okay. There's our colored one. And didn't that turn out pretty? I love the edging of it. Got a little gold right there on that rose there. That's pretty. They want to yes, LA Colors. And they're the pigment that I put in my ink. I have a rose gold shimmer mist in my purple, and it's just really pretty when it's sprayed on. And this is the first time I've ever played with them like this, though, just putting them on the paper and glittering with them and then kind of wiping them off just a little bit. I've set some of them with a little more. I could bring my hairspray up here and set them with some hairspray. But, you know, I'm just kind of thinking, just let them be and let them spread. I don't care if it spreads gold all over everywhere. How pretty would that be? Now we've took the red and almost a changing color by adding the gold to the red. You can still see the red. You can still fold it down and see it turn red. We've almost made a changing color ink with just the eyeshadows. That's amazing. It's just, I'm really liking that. Okay, now I've got a lot of this gold here, and I used the bronze on that, but I believe I'm going to take this gold and rub it a little more in the center of that. And just go ahead and... I wonder if that's how they make pigment ink, the changing color ink. If they put something like that in it. Because those are going from red to orange to gold. Now, when I look down at them, I can see the red and I can see the gold. But when I'm moving it, you can really see the change in it. So those are awesome. Okay, that's 2 more things for the package. I think a little lace and a little jewels, maybe a little bling bling. And we'll have those things gathered up, and tomorrow we will make our envelopes. Oh, you know what? I could send a couple of these sweet images right here, because I'm done with this in my journal. And so I even might take a little bit of glitter and rub just right over the top of them with my hands. Not put any more on them, just with my hands, and give them a little shimmer. And we'll put some sweet little images, and I'll use 2 different ones in each one, or a different one in each one, so that it's not the same image. And let's see, here's one that I could send. It's a Follies image. And it's just on plain paper. But on that one, now I'm going to pick some of this up, and I'm really going to rub this one. And really give it some glitter. And some glitz. Yeah. Yeah, let's make them pretty. Oh my God, girls, I'm having so much fun doing this with you today. We've shined them up. Now they've got some sparkle to go along with them. And that goes in the other one. And I'll put a little lace and some trim, and we've got those made. And my painty papers are going to be beautiful. My painty things, because they're going to be shiny and sparkly and all colored up. Look at my handprint. Oh, I love that. Oh, mercy, Pearl, you're going to have such a good time, honey. I hope you just have the greatest time ever. And don't forget us while you're gone. And take pictures. We want to see pictures. We want to see them posted. Okay. I'll wipe up my splatters here and put some ends on my pencils real quick. And we might go ahead and make the ends. I have a sack that I thought I might cut down and send them in a pretty bag. Or a pretty one made out of a bag. There, it went down in there. And the lid on that one. And I really am wanting to put some of that gold in my red ink. I think it'd be pretty. But then I'd have 2, and I wouldn't have any plain ones. But girls, I'm telling you, I'm making my inks. I'm finding big spray bottles, and I'm telling you that this right here, it's a Windex bottle. It sprays better than any of these bottles that I have tried. And I've tried these type of bottles. I've tried the smaller bottles that were candy bottles, and they worked good for a little while, but then they stopped up. These leak like a sieve. These will give you a fine mist every time. So I washed them out. I poured my alcohol ink in it, and I went to using it because it wouldn't come out of my other bottle. And from now on, I'm just saving my Windex bottles, and I will just make big pieces of it. Big, big, what am I trying to say? Big amounts. That's what I'm trying to say. Because they work so well. And then you don't have to make it as often. So that's cool. Okay, there's the top for this one laying here somewhere, right there. And a top from a yellow one, and we've got the pins put away. I'm afraid to leave them out because they'll dry up. Uh-oh, I've left an end off one of them though. Which one? Oh, this one. So we've got that put away. I literally have spray over everything that's loose here. That's my gold lid. So I'm going to get out my bag now that I've made a little bit of room. I'm going to put my inks away because I'm done with them. So I'm just going to turn around over here, and they sit right back here, right next to my plug-in. And that's going to fall off the shelf, and that's trash. Okay. My inks, I'm done with them. And let's see. Lace. No, I want my big spool of lace, and I'm going to send them a big piece. No, I'm not. Let's get some out of here. Girls, they're going to be so shabby chic they won't know what to do with themselves. I am shabby chic-ing them. It is what I do. I'm going to send that whole little piece with one of them and just put that back, not even have to cut it. And let's see. I have this paper right here. We can send them a couple of pieces each of that. How much else do you think I need to send? Let's put some bling bling in it. I have some bling. We'll put a little piece of bling on it. There. And there. I've been using as a back piece It is old paper. I'm going to cut it in two, and I'm going to send a piece of that. Oh. Okay. There's a little bit of book page apiece. Oh. I have these. How pretty would those be on a flocker page? Full of shine. I have that one, and I have this one. Except I think I'll send a blue one with the other one. I do have a blue one too. Where'd it go? Where did it go? I have a blue one. It's right in here somewhere. Oh, it's a red one. We'll send a red one. There we go. We'll send the red one with the white lace and the red rose thing, and the now that's got that separated. Okay. Put that back over there because they're pretty. Okay, now we're going to make the bag. I'm going to make the envelope out of my bag, I think. I think I have some mailers here somewhere. But I hate to cut up this bag, but it's just been laying here. And it just kind of says, do something with me. And since I didn't decorate anything, isn't that pretty? All those beautiful poppies. I'm thinking, take it apart and make the envelope for the bags. I'll probably be sad because I'll probably want these poppies for something in just a week or so, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Oh, I'm wondering how my kids did at school today. We didn't get a call to come and get Annabelle. That was a good thing. We did not get that call we thought we might get. Okay. Let's see. I think I'll just get it right across there. Get that part out of the way. And then I think just right across that. Right underneath it. So I can see where it's at. Okay, that's off. It's a bag. It is a bag. Isn't that a beautiful thing? That is a Dollar Tree bag. And I want to go right down here because I want this yellow to be able to glue to. And then this side. Girls, I hope you're having fun with me, because I sure am having fun doing this today. This has been such a pleasure to actually just craft on something that journals, or, you know, it's just doing something neat and pretty and enjoying it. Okay. I think we're going to come back about that far. Yeah, about that far. Increase that down. And then I'm going to take some really good glue and seal this down. Let's try this Fusion. That stuff doesn't dry real fast, but when it dries, it is permanent. So I'm going to spread it out with my finger right down that line and put that right there. And we're going to give the crafting area a big workover. Because I've got to the point where I can't go through these big stacks of paper. So she's going to come over and help me organize papers so that they're in color stacks. Yeah. Okay. Now that's the start of our bag. It's awful tall. So I think that I'm going to cut it off down here because I don't want to lose too much of this up here. But I need to know how much to turn in. So let's see. Let's say we're going to go up about that high. And I'm going to rub that down and crease that down in there real good. I think everything I've got will fit in that. And rub that down again because it's wanting to come up. Okay. Push my seam down again because it's wanting to buckle a little. Okay. Painty papers. That's the biggest thing I have. So let's see. They will go in there maybe with just a little bit of trimming, but you know, painting papers are always too big for your book anyway. So I think I may trim them down so that they do fit. I'm going to trim them just a little bit on the edges. The edges are never very pretty anyway. And I'm going to go ahead and do it on this side. Oops. Except I ain't cutting straight. My scissors are crooked. My scissors are crooked, girls. That's not me not cutting straight. My scissors are crooked. Okay. That gets them down in there just fine. So, that's the only thing. And that had got wet with ink. And I don't even know how, but I'm going to dry that one before it tears. Hi, Linda. How are you, sweetheart? And who came in with you? Oh, that's okay. Hi, Tammy. I don't know. I'm having fun. I may do a marathon run, just see how far I can go. I have been having a blast. we're doing the flocker stuff. And I have made some pretty stuff, Linda, and I'm telling you that I am glittering everything that I touch. You've got to see some of these papers. We did these roses. We did this rose. And now that just has just a little bit of shimmer. But look at my heart. In the other package, we have a butterfly that is gilded like that. And then we did a heart image, but you can just barely see it. But if you turn it, you can see the heart and the shadow. So that's two of the inked papers we used. That is deli paper. And then we did two doilies, and one I just done with purple ink and gold eyeshadow. Hi, Joey. And didn't that turn out pretty? Just a plain little old doily. But this one I decided I would color. Hi, Lana. And I want you to look at it because it made it almost a color change ink that I used on it. Hi, Joey. Yes, that's eyeshadow. And can you see the color change from orange to red to gold? It just amazes me. And I just poured out the eyeshadow and put it on my mat and on this, and then just went to rubbing. And I have glittered my hands several times today, but I just used a marker pen. Let's see, where is this marker? It's called Color Point Dual Tip Creative Detailing Marker, and there is a bold point and a fine point on them. And I didn't give much for these. And I just colored around the doily and then hooked it together with a vine. And then I sprayed it with ink and then did the the gold on it. And I just sprinkled that gold right in the center and just went to rubbing. So it turned out really pretty. And I liked it anyway. And then we give them a couple of stamped and inked and some glimmery pockets that I made, and some paper and some bling and a little lace. I'm going to shabby chic them. That's what I've got. That's what I'm given. And these painty papers that we did on the jelly plates when, and again, I've gotten wet. I've got a rag laying over there. No wonder. Anyway, the corner of it's wet. This is what we did on the jelly plate. And so this is one that I did the birds on that was like the stained glass. And they really look better now than they did before. So anyway, those are going. And these flowers are going. There's one red and white. So they're getting a little bit different color there. And now I'm making them back out of this paper right here. So now I'm going to cut this down to about here. Because I'm going to have a pretty good seam in it to send. So I'm going to put this up here, and I'm going to cut this just like Aristi did her envelopes. I'm going to cut out a little angle there and a little angle here, and then I'm going to fold it back, although it's kind of gluing itself together in there. We better open that up. Yes, I love poppies, and I've never had any. I had a rent house that had some, and we always kept saying we was going to dig some up, but we never did. And okay, now I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to pull this back right here where I put it together and on the line, and I'm just going to lay it back. And that's where I'm going to cut it off. And I'm just going to take my scissors and just run right along that edge, because it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to fold it up anyway. So now we're going to fold it up. And now we're going to glue this edge up. So we're just going to fold it up just like that. And I'm going to put some tacky glue under it. If that tacky glue is even going to hold. Needs a little bit more right there. It ought to be dry by now. Okay. I'm going to put some on it. Right down to the bottom of that. Right at that kind of that fold line, that first fold line I had. And turn it up. And glue it down. And that glue does come oozing out. And I just take it and wipe across it like that. And burnish it down good. I didn't like this glue. This is not, I sent after Fabric Tac and they bought me Fabric Fusion. And it's a lot different than the Fabric Tac. And so anyway, now we got to let that dry and it'll be ready to turn the top down and glue on the top. And I've got a little bit of glue on the front of this that I'm going to wipe off. Just since that's a glossy bag. And won't that be pretty? Man, I can put my name on that side and this side will be pretty. And it'll go. And that bag cost me a whole big $1 at Dollar Tree. So, here's the rest of it. Because it was a big gift bag. So now I'm going to pull it in. To about there. And then pull this over here. To about there. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make it like the tall envelope because I really like the way she made them. And I kind of think this is the way Melissa made hers too. When she was making hers out of the cow. And what these are poppies. These are poppies. But hollyhocks can look a lot like a poppy. They're not quite as smooth. They're a little more ruffled. if you're talking to me. Yes, it's almost, hollyhocks are almost a bush. So, anyway, I'm going to go up this edge. I kind of got in that conversation and I really didn't know what I was talking about. So, you know, girls, if I wasn't telling you the right things, excuse me, because I just see bits and pieces sometimes. I know I've said before, I can see 2 messages on my phone at a time. And I am so ready to get that tablet that Judy was so kind to give me fixed so that I can see my chat. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got way too much glue on that. We'll take a little off and just rub it down. Okay, come over with this and put it down on there. And this glue I have found, though, will wash. It'll just wipe right off. So I do like that about it. You can use a damp cloth to wipe, you know, to burnish it down with and just wipe that right off your packages and it dries clear. So I do like that part about it. But I haven't figured out exactly how to use it, how much you need or don't need. But it's an Aleene's product and it is a permanent adhesive, you know, when you use it. So okay, now I'm going to go up about 2 thumbs from the bottom is where I'm going to come up. And I'm going to pull it to this side. So all the, even though I'm putting the addresses on this side, I'm also pulling the openings to this side. So that everything ugly will be on this side, and they will have this pretty paper that they can do whatever they want to do and not have to worry about what's on the other part of it. So now I'm going to do this trimming a little bit again. We'll cut a little bit off that edge and a little bit to that one. And we're a little high with that, so I may have to come up a little higher because I went high with that line, but I can do that. Okay, now I'm going to fold this side back and lay it down. And I'm going to cut this side out because this is my cut side already. It would help if I didn't have that piece of glue tape stuck to that scissor right there. Put a little more of the glue on it. Let's see if I can not quite get as much on this one. Okay. And now spread that out. And just wipe that off. Not as bad as it had been. I oozing out. And go whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't come loose. Go back to the bottom with it. Oh my God, that sounds good, Linda. Tommy and I will have frozen pizza, probably. And that in it. And a piece of that in it. And some white lace, but I'm going to turn that loose so it lays a little flatter. It'll still probably cost me $3.50 to mail it, but I'm going to turn it loose a little. And we're going to put this red sparkle flower in that one. This little image, I'm going to put that in with the white one. This is going to have the Follies image that I glittered it also. I put a little glitter of it too. And if you all are one of my recipients, I can't remember the name of one of them. And we're going to need some bling. We're going to get some bling. And I hope that's enough to send because I've come up with so far. And so that flower really stands up. Do I want to take that flower apart, do you think? So it doesn't tear up the bottom. Maybe I just want to cut more off of it. Like that. That's probably better. Let's see if that won't work better. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay. And now this top, I want to just come down about like that. Maybe a little more. Maybe a little more. Maybe the two thumbs width. And I have right in here I have some brads, and I'm going to cut. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it because they might want to use that brad in the package some way. Let me see. Because I could put like 3 brads through this, and they could be used again. And then they would have 3 brads that they could use as part of the decorations. So now I'm going to cut this at an angle. And that at an angle. And I'm going to pull this back. And cut this angle. On that line off. Then I'm going to get my hole puncher up here. And I'm going to stick there. And I'm going to punch a hole here. And a hole up. Whoop, whoop, get on there. In a hole. Here. And a hole. Here. Okay, now I've got to get this on here and get it measured to the right point. Okay, I'm there. About there. About there. And those may be up too high for me to seal this up with them. May have to go down in there farther. Oh yeah, I have to go way down in there farther. Okay. Let's just mark them with a pencil. Because I didn't do that right. I will admit my mistakes. And girls, I will show them to you. Because, you know, we're all just people. We're not perfect. Okay, now, if I was perfect, my God, I wouldn't be doing this. Because I couldn't stand it. Okay, and here we go. We're going to cut there. Again, there's going to be 2 holes in the bag, but that's all right. And there. And as long as I don't pick up my papers, we're okay. And there. And now, I want to fold this over. How am I going to put that through there? That's a good question. How am I going to put it through there? I'm going to come up from the bottom. Is what I'm going to do. And then they can take those brads out. I'm going to come up with this one. If I can find the other one. I had 3. Did I knock one off? Must have. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. It's a good thing I've got a big old bowl of them over there. Okay, I'm going to go up with this one. I'm using a little different tactic on this one, and I hope it holds because I'm going to have to use some packing tape over it anyway. So I'm going to use my stick glue. Pull that down, go right over that, and right over that, and right over that. And then glue it down. Okay, now, because those are too long, I'm going to take my and see if I can't just nip off part of that. And you know, I might not be able to. There, one of it come off. There, the other one come off. Now, straighten them back out. And lay them down. And let's do it to this one. We might go a little bit farther down with this one than we did the last one. I didn't have any smaller brads, which would have been better, but that's all right. I'm just trying to do something different. And if they don't think of it and use them, they'll get 3 brads. Okay, now come on. Let's come off of there. Got one and the other one. Pull them down. And then do this one. And I may just be able to do it easier with my hands than doing it with the cutters. No, it's just going in wherever it wants to go. So we're going to use the cutters and do it. My cutters are about done in. Straighten that out. Straighten that out. Actually, I should probably curl it down. Curl it down. Curl it down. And then put that one down. And where's my packing tape, Tom? It's up here somewhere, right here. And I'm going to put a little packing tape over it. Right there. And that one, I hope, has the blue paper in it, is sealed and ready to go. Okay, there, we've made one. We've made the entire package, girls. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it. And it cost me $1 to make 2. So that's cheaper than the mailers. Really pretty. I like them. I'm pleased with that. So now I've got the other one down here. All we got to do is make, I don't know if I put the brads on it because that took a little bit of time. But I thought it'd be nice if they had something. But I do need to cut the back off of this flower. Right here. Before I put it in there. And then we've got our painty paper, our music paper. Tom, I've got stuff that's fell off. My 2 deli papers. The envelope. Tom, I got stuff that fell off. And that paper. Oh, and I missed my trim. I didn't get my trim in there. That paper. Where's my bling bling, Tom? There should be some bling for this one. This pink lace. This blue bling. And this little image. And we might put that blue paper in since Tom just found it in the floor. No. Not without cutting it off, we won't. But we'll just put that down in that package. I don't care. And then this blue paper. And I think that's it. That doesn't seem like a lot of stuff, girls. That does not seem like a lot of stuff. Do you think I've not put enough stuff in them? What do you think? You think it needs more? Do you think it needs more stuff in them? Bye, Cheryl.
Or do you think
It's enough? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm always afraid I'm not putting enough. Okay, I'm going to fold this one down. And it really doesn't matter which recipient gets them. They're so near alike. So now I'm going to cut the edges. Let's see, I could put... Let me see. Let me do this. And put a couple of, since I put the brads on the other one, I'm going to put a couple of buttons in this one. So, I just can't hardly stand to not put some bling in them or some kind, because I use jewelry all the time and just speaks volumes about me, because that's the thing I like. I love to wear it. I love to play with it. I love to decorate with it. I even have a Santa necklace that I hang on my Christmas tree. That it is made out of clay, and it is beautiful. So, thank you, Spanky. Glad you're back, honey. Okay. So, I'm going to use the stick glue on this, too. Along with some of this, a little squirt of this. But this is, yeah, it was really oozing. And then we'll spread that out with it. Because this is permanent and this is not. So, I'm going to put that down. Girls, I forgot to trim the bottom off this one, I think. Did I? Oh my gosh, yes. I forgot to trim the bottom off of that. That'll cost me more to mail. We better trim the top off. Just a little bit more. Well, it might not. Don't they do it by weight? I'll bend that down just a little farther. I think they do it by weight anyway. I don't think it's going to make any difference. Oh, flour. Flour. My flour. I got to put my flour in. Now I'm going to just cut that right there and nip that off. And nip that down a little farther. And that just does not still feel that sticky, but I hope it will. Because it's glued that good so far. Okay. There's my second one. That was a long live stream to make 2 packages. But, oh my gosh, I have just enjoyed the heck out of it, girls. And now I'm going to go off and make Tommy some supper. And if nobody else is going on live, I may come back and we may play again. Because I am just having a good day and I just feel like doing it. When you come back, we may do something else. And just have some fun. And Spanky, if you want to go on. Hi, Gail. Love you, babe. You know that. I have missed you too. Spanky, if you're going to go on, call me or let me know, because I don't care. I'll come to the live stream and we'll have fun in your live stream. So you just let me know, honey, and we'll just work it out. Okay? I love you a bunch, Gail. Okay. Well, Spanky, you just plan on it. You just plan on it, and then I'll come to you. Okay. Bye, Trish. This has been fun. And if Spanky doesn't go on, if she decides not to, I may come back on because, you know, I've got a journal to work on and stuff like that, and we can just have some fun. So, love you all. Oh, you can't even see me. Oh my gosh, get my face up here. I'll hold up. Girls, I love you bunches. Bye-bye. It's been so much fun. Talk to you later. Mwah. Bye.